This is Huntscross Avenue, and I guess it's not really an avenue because at this end it's a dead end, so maybe it's just a very long close. Plane going over. So Huntscross Avenue doesn't really lead to Huntscross because that's Woolton Golf Course, and it blocks the road. Time then to turn around and walk back. So we're going to head down Huntscross Avenue towards its junction with King's Drive and Out Lane. If you watch my video on Gattaca Comprehensive School, I walked to Gattaca Comp along Speke Road. This would have been an alternative route. Didn't really use it much. I don't know why, it's probably quicker. But this leads to Gattaca. If you take a left and a right, or a right and a left. This row of shops was known as the bottom shops, at least in our house anyway, because they were at the bottom of the hill. The housing estate we lived on was on a hill between Speke Road and Huntscross Avenue here, so these were known as the bottom shops. Crossing Manor Road. Now today it's 85 degrees at the moment. It's absolutely baking, and for people who aren't used to 85 degrees, it's a little bit of a shock. But in my opinion, quite a nice shock. It's lovely. This used to have one of the worst road surfaces in Liverpool, in my opinion. Some of it's been sorted out, especially at the far end, but you can see they've been filled in. So yeah, bad road surfaces around Woolton. These houses, I guess, would have been built in the 1950s. Very similar to our house in the way they're designed. I would imagine a lot of these began to spring up in the 1950s. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will let me know. When I was going to school, and occasionally I did walk this route, more walking home than actually walking to school, because I used to occasionally walk with a small group. kind of liked one of the girls in the group, and that was the real reason. But it always seemed longer. This seemed a hell of a walk, but it's not that far now. Strange, isn't it? Longer legs. Now as we cross Halewood Drive here, the houses on the right predate the houses that we've walked past. So to our right here, if you take a right turn, you would end up on Mackett's Lane. If you watch the video on Halewood, it's included a drive down Mackett's Lane. Another cross over the road here so you can see these houses better. So the houses on the right here form an estate of their own, and judging by the style, I'm going to guess these were built in the 1920s or 1930s. Wow. Seriously hot now. Yeah, this road doesn't seem to be as long as I remember it. I've driven it hundreds of times, but not walked it since school days, and it seems a lot shorter. Now there's a row of shops here which I've been to occasionally. I'm going to walk up and walk past them. I think in years gone by, certainly in maybe the 60s or the 70s and before, one of these shops was owned by the Tushingham family, And Rita Tushingham was a famous actress from Liverpool, and her dad had around about 3 shops. Can't remember which one was theirs, possibly the newsagents. Almost at the other end of Huntscross Avenue, and this junction is where it meets King's Drive and Out Lane. That's Huntscross Avenue to the left, King's Drive, and to the right, hopefully you can see, is Out Lane. Now before I finish, I'm going to take a left and have a look on the housing estate that I mentioned. Looks like I've gone black, turned into a silhouette, come out into the lights. I'm going to make my way back, but before I do, I'm going to take a left here and have a look at the housing estate that lies behind here. Used to have a friend who lived here in a road called Garway. Okay, so I think I'll come back and cover these another day. Seriously gonna melt. Not used to this heat.